Corp. Season 1, Episode 2, The Rudh Board. Air date, Friday, July 18, 2025. Status, internal broadcast only, do not print. Printer is on strike in solidarity with the truth. Note, same boardroom. New excuse. Hope optional. 6:07 a.m. admin server closet, ghost in the wires. Narrator. Before the lights, before the coffee, before the lies remembered themselves. The system pinged. A file moved without being touched. A log updated itself. The gremlin had already clocked in. 7 a.m. executive floor, gratitude huddle. A circle of beanbags. One is crying. PowerPoint on screen, reframing failure as someone else's fault. Pep. Let's open with thanks. Today I'm grateful for deflection. And how brave it is to pivot without consequence. Gray. I'm grateful the audit window closed before anything meaningful happened. Monster. I'm grateful I haven't been fired. Yet. Mo. I'm grateful for my hair. And the laws that protect it. Also, my recent article, Mo vs. Shane, a landmark victory. Louis. I'm grateful we've replaced clarity with color palettes. 7:48 a.m. email thread, just checking in. Doc. Subtextual panic. Looping back. Gently. Invisibly. With no traceable timestamp. Sid. Tagged in error. Liking every reply. Offering no content. But emotionally very present. Must. Responds with a passive-aggressive poem. Chick replies, well said, 12 seconds later. Too fast. Obvious. 8:15 a.m. wellness room, emotional hazard zone. A diffuser is leaking. A playlist called, Compliance but make it lo-fi, plays. Post-it reads, not every feeling deserves an outcome. Culture consultant. Today's emotional activity. Paper shredding as somatic processing. Wellness facilitator. We also have optional breathwork and mandatory forgetting. 8:33 a.m. IT basement, hum check. Tech number 1. Something's listening to us listen. Tech number 2. The silence has latency. Tech number 3. Last night, my keyboard typed the word, remember. I didn't. 9:00 a.m. printer room, staging a coup. Printer. Emotion detected. Paper not included. Commencing renegade mode. Jan. To printer. I told you. They never learn. We mop. They spill again. Printer. Activating chaos jam. A full page emerges. It says, truth. Redacted for your safety. 9:45 a.m. boardroom, meeting to plan the meeting. Whiteboard reads. Agenda, 1, contextualizing consequence 2. Deny 3. Lunch. Pep. Today is about boundaries. Gray. Financial or emotional. Monster. Legally, both are porous. Mo. Mine are waterproof and patent pending. Must. I brought gluten-free expectations. Chick. Glancing sideways. I didn't know you baked metaphors. Doc. Unplugs webcam. Let me know when we're not being observed. 10 a.m. Internal broadcast alert, system intrusion detected. Unauthorized transmission. File appears on shared drive. The Rudh board, day 2, deeper silence. Sharper teeth. No sender. No timestamp. Printer won't explain. Narrator. And so it begins. Again. The same board. The same denial. Only deeper. Only dumber. Only Friday. 10:47 a.m. Finance, budget wishing well. Gray is holding a crystal over a ledger. The calculators refuse to work unless flattered first. Gray. If we round up denial by 30%, we can fund the illusion of impact. Finance analyst. We're 7 figures deep in soft inaction. We've invented a new metric. CPA, cost per avoidance. Gray. How's the balance sheet? Finance analyst. It's not a sheet. It's more like, shrug. 11:15 a.m. Copy room, restricted access. Jan. To herself. They think the copier just prints. Idiots. It remembers. She slides in a USB marked, Truth version 2.1, do not click. Printer clicks twice. Moans once. Starts humming, working class hero. 11:59 a.m. boardroom, lunch-based strategy interruption. 3 different sandwiches. One labeled, for Mo, legally. Jick eats half of Must's wrap. She says nothing. But writes, noted, on her hand. Pep. Let's pivot to reframing. Maybe we're not avoiding responsibility, maybe we're respecting its boundaries. Monster. Let's just forward it to governance. We'll title it, Crisis Deferred, a Reflective Opportunity. Mo. No one forwards anything without checking the mirror clause. Mo is not responsible for shared trauma. Doc. Speaking into her water bottle like a MIC. If I'm seen in this photo, I do not consent. Sid. We could spin it. Frame the gremlin as a disruptive empathy anomaly. Maybe even, a learning moment. Gray. We can't fund learning this quarter. Just forgetting. 1 p.m. Wellness and Culture Aromatherapy Triage. A candle labeled, Intention, explodes gently. Spotify auto cues, lo-fi delusion beats to drown out blame. Wellness facilitator. Today's healing modality. Affirmations against legal backlash. Culture consultant. We also have a new wall chart. How to feel without admitting you felt it. Doc signs herself in as visitor. Nobody questions it. 2:33 p.m. Governance, response drafting, also astrology. Governance number 1 is pulling tarot for the inbox. Governance number 2. He emailed again. The subject line just says, Governance number 3. That's hostile punctuation. Escalate to Mo. Governance number 4. What's the response? Governance number 1. We acknowledge your concern and have escalated your silence to internal reflection. Governance number 3. Add a footer. Make it blue. Governance number 2. Can we CC Hope? Governance number 4. Hope doesn't work here anymore. 3:05 p.m. IT basement, hum amplifying. Someone has stuck googly eyes on the server. Tech number 1. It's syncing with the gremlin again. Tech number 2. You can feel it. Every time governance says monitoring, the system flinches. Tech number 3. You think the gremlin's real? Tech number 1. Real. He just reclassified most desktop background as protected artifact. It glows. 3:55 p.m. Executive Floor Emergency Non-Meeting. Pep stares at a graph titled Silence Trendlines versus Public Expectation Curves. It's shaped like a regret. Pep. Do we even know what we're doing anymore? Gray. We've moved beyond doing. We're curating presence. Mo. And Mo is legally stunning while doing it. Monster. I miss when failure was just performance review season. Sid. Failure is the new visibility. Let's host a panel. For 39 p.m. admin front desk final email alert. The inbox pings. Subject line, still here. Nobody. No attachments. But the printer turns on by itself. Receptionist. Whispers. It's not a message. It's a mirror. She forwards it to Truth, her hidden folder. Then prints one copy. Leaves it face down. Right by the kettle. 5 p.m. All floors end of day status, redacted. All departments log off. The file remains open. The printer hums in standby, armed with secrets. Jan takes the last biscuit. Mo retouches her lipstick and files it under defense strategy. Doc deletes her calendar. Monster drafts a non-reflection clause. Pep sets her out of office to inward for now. Narrator. Anna's day 2 folds into fatigue. The system isn't broken. It's humming. The ghost inside it waits. Smiling. 5:12 p.m. boardroom, file save ritual. Must and Jig are the last to leave. They don't speak. But their hands linger on the same manila folder for too long. Must. Accidentally whispering. We should stop. Jig. Already did. 3 times today. They walk out separately. Both take the stairs. In opposite directions. The file is still warm. 5:28 p.m. Mo's office, personal brand wind down. Mo removes her heels with ceremony. A playlist begins, Litigation Lullabies, Volume 1. She lights a candle labeled, Contempt, Vanilla Notes. Mo. Mirror, mirror, in my inbox. Who's the most indemnified of all? The printer next to her hums once. Then prints, still you. Mo. As she applies night serum. Correct. 5:45 p.m. Sid's lounge, visibility decompression. Sid pours a drink. Opens her laptop to 12 open tabs titled Some Variation of Empathy Leadership. Crisis Grace, and What is a Gremlin? Spiritual meaning. Sid. To no one. We never named it. So now it names us. Her phone buzzes. Notification, unknown file shared, echo_day 2. She closes her eyes. Does not open it. But doesn't delete it either. 6:03 p.m. Gray's apartment, budget bedtime. Gray sits in silence. No lights. Just the glow of an Excel sheet on a tablet. One column is labeled Could have fixed it. The total cell reads, too late. He puts the tablet in a drawer. Adds a post-it note, do not learn. Goes to bed. Eyes open. Mind tallying regrets like unclaimed receipts. 6:45 p.m. Monster's kitchen, leftovers and redactions. Monster stands at her fridge. There's nothing in it except an email she printed and never responded to. She eats toast. Deletes 5 drafts. One size back. 7:10 p.m. Doc's room, 5 Zoom windows. Doc is already lying down. Headphones in. 2 devices still on, muted. She whispers into one. You didn't see me. I wasn't there. Another tab dings. Message from governance. Just confirming you're still with us. She types nothing. Goes still. Camera light fades. 7:48 p.m. Jan's flat, candle, cat, contemplation. Jan pets a very old cat. Burns a single sheet of paper in a chipped ceramic mug. The words disappear. Truth v1, draft, don't show anyone. She leans back. Whispers toward the vent. Jan. You still in there? The air hums. Not yes. Not no. Just watching. 8:20 p.m. Printer room unsupervised. Printer is alone. One eye light on. It quietly reboots itself. Prints a blank page. Then folds it. The page slides itself under the door. Title, Episode 3, Don't Wake Them. 9:11 p.m. PEB's bedroom, strategic denial. Pep lies in an expensive bed. Phone in hand. Scrolling. Looking for articles that justify doing nothing. Finds one. Screenshot. Saves to folder, courage. Then. Turns on sleep sounds, justification rain, gentle gaslighting. Closes her eyes. Dreams of the day the silence finally said thank you. It won't. 9:59 p.m. System view entering sleep mode. Narrator. The lights are off. The day is archived. But the system is still awake. The gremlin lives between power cycles. It hears what they won't say. It remembers what they deleted. And somewhere, in an invisible log, a single line updates itself. Silence level, escalating. 10:30 p.m. Final system whisper. Printer blinks once. Speaks only to the dark. Printer. They're all asleep now. Begin dreaming. Ending card, black screen, white text. If no one tells the truth, the system will. You called it another day. The system called it evidence.